Hello, geeks and gamers. Sergito here again. I want to talk a little bit about another board game. I've been playing a lot more board games than role-playing games recently, so I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about a few more board games that I like. The first one up here is going to be a game called Carcassonne. It's sort of a classic game. I guess you could call it maybe a gateway game. It gets people into the gaming hobby. A lot of people who don't normally like board games tend to like this game. For example, my wife doesn't play too many board games, and she really enjoys this game a lot. It is a tile-laying game. Basically, you will have a series of tiles with different pictures on them. I'll show you a few examples here. And you lay these tiles out and match up the sides. Now, I had a complaint once before about not being able to see the board when I was showing my Lords of Vegas game. So what I'm going to do is try to show you this little board I'm putting together. I apologize for the shakiness. If you could see here, this would be a layout of the game. You start with a specific tile. That one tile has a different back than the rest. I'm not going to go through and find it, but as you'll see, these tiles have backs on them. The actual starting tile has a darker back on it that doesn't look like these, and that's the first tile that gets put out. You then randomly, without looking, draw tiles and lay them out to make your game board. Your goal is to get victory points. The big key thing here is that you can't do something like this. If you see here, there's a road coming into this tile, but there's not a road that matches up, so I can't lay that tile like that. I would have to lay it like this. Now, every turn when you lay a tile, you can choose to put one of your little playing pieces, which is called a meeple, looks like that, onto a feature that's on that tile. You can put it into a field as a farmer, you can put it on the road as a thief, or you can put it in the castle as a knight. Then, as you go, when things are finished, you earn points. So, for example, with this castle I have here, if the tile were to be laid like that, that is now a finished castle. It's completed on all sides. And it's worth 2 points for every tile in that city. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles times 2 is 8. That would be worth 8 points. I now get this piece back to use for other points later. Roads, you score 1 point per tile. And farms are different. Farms are very different. You don't score the farms during the game. You don't score those until the end of the game. And at the end of the game, they are worth... 1 second, let me just double check here. It's been a while since I played. 3 points for each city that they supply, meaning if this were a farmer, it would be touching this city, so he'd earn 3 points. If there was another city over here that was in that same field, I'd earn 3 points for that one. The last kind of tile that there is called a cloister, and if you put a piece there, it's a monk. Cloister only scores if it's completely surrounded by tiles, and then it scores 9 points, and again, you get your piece back. It's a really fun game. It comes with some really nice tiles. There is a scoreboard that comes with it that you can keep track of your score on. I myself have several different expansions for this game. For example, there's this expansion, Farmers and Traders, comes with a bag for you to put all your tiles in. It also comes with a few extra pieces, specifically a few extra, like this pig that gives you some extra bonuses in farms. You've got the builder, which you put into a city, and when you actually add to that city, you could take this piece off and then basically get another turn. There are tiles within this expansion that have symbols on them, such as this one. It has a symbol there. I don't know if you can see that or not. little barrel symbol. When you finish a city, you get a token equal to the symbol that's on the tile, and whoever has the most of each symbol at the end of the game will get bonus points as well. And lastly, the two expansions I have are these here, called the River and the River 2. What these do is, instead of starting with a specific tile, you actually start off with both of these expansions, and you lay these out, making a river, and that starts your game. These mini expansions, which is what these are, the little tiny boxes like this, are about $6. The bigger expansions, like the Traders and Builders that I have, are usually like around $15. The base game, I think you can probably get fairly cheaply. I got mine actually is part of a sale auction type thing that was going on at my local game store, where people were selling off old games that they don't play. So I got mine for about $10. You could probably get a good set like this for about 20, brand new, 20, 25, something like that. It's definitely cheaper than most of the other games that are out there. A lot of the other games that you can buy these days are in the $40 range. So this one's definitely cheap to start with. It's definitely fun with just the base game. You don't need to have expansions. There are tons of expansions out there that do increase the playability and give you some more options and make it a little bit more fun. But it's actually pretty good as is. Doesn't really need too much extra. So again, as I was saying, that is Carcassonne. It is a game from Rio Grande Games, and it's a good game. You should check it out. I think you'd like it, and I think you probably find that people who maybe don't play games with you normally will enjoy this game. Carcassonne by Rio Grande Games. Have a good one.